And what I found so commonly with depression is that the reason people are depressed is because their body is signaling to them that something is off and they need to change something. And same with anxiety, like something's off. What's wrong? How do we fix this? And when people actually listen to that and then understand that it's a signal, not a attack on them, then they can take that and make the changes that they need to in their life. And then the depression almost magically goes away. Even treatment resistant depression, because so many people I've seen have gone to therapy for years, are taking antidepressants, and it's just like a band-aid. Like for me personally, I was going to therapy and taking antidepressants for that whole 8 year period I was depressed. And during that time, I feel like those meds and the help I was getting kept me stable. Like I didn't end up killing myself, but they didn't actually help resolve the underlying issue. And that's where this comes from, is looking at what is my depression trying to tell me and then addressing that.
Exactly. And you know what? That is a really good way to tackle that, because like what exactly is it saying? Like how is it affecting your body? How is it affecting how you're feeling at the time? You got to read all the way into that to really get down to the main point so that you could make the correct decisions. And a lot of people don't do that. All they know is that they're not feeling good and they need to feel better immediately, but they don't want to do the extra work. There's actually more that goes into it than just not feeling good.
Yeah, and I feel like the reason that people don't do the extra work is because of fear. They fear that they can't actually make any changes. They fear that they'll be stuck in this forever. And sometimes the first step is, that's why the first step is that I help people with is trusting themselves again. Because if they trust themselves, then they can make the changes that they haven't been able to.
Right, right. Is there like a guideline that you have for all of your sessions, but like for different situations that you kind of like follow?
So I have like a general um, process that I take people through. It's 3 phases. The first is stabilize. So that's we look at their depression or whatever struggle they're going through and looking at, okay, where is this coming from? What is it trying to tell me? And then also reframing it as not something that's wrong with them, but something that can actually be beneficial for them if they, work through it. The second stage is reconnecting. So that's reconnecting with people's values. It's reconnecting with um, reasons that would make them want to live, to help them create their own dream life, whatever that means to them. That's looking at everything that they'd like to achieve and then like empowering them to start making moves towards that. And then the third stage is the rebuild. And that's where we look at, okay, this is what your depression's been telling you. This is what your struggle has been trying to tell you. This is what you'd like out of life. How do we make that happen? And that's looking at what daily habits do you need to do to make this happen? What actions do you need to take? Do you need to end friendships? Do you need to set boundaries with family? Do you need to get more support elsewhere? Like it's looking at everything that needs to change, practically speaking, to make sure that you achieve what you want to achieve.
Hey, Clayton, you know what? That sounds like a really nice book. You should write a book. I would
Maybe
buy
down the
it.
line, yeah.
I
But
would
don't know.
buy it. Wow, that is really awesome.